Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a get ready with me before I go to work. So I am going to work in, I don't know, 2 hours. So I have to get ready fully and then, or I don't have to, I choose to get ready because I like to feel my best at work and I really enjoy doing makeup, so this is fun for me. So before I get started with my makeup, I'm just gonna let you guys know I did put some moisturizer on first and some eye cream, and I'll show you guys what I use. So I have been using this Vitamin Enriched Face Base by Bobbi Brown. As you guys can see, it's kind of empty, which sucks because it's pretty pricey, but I really like that it gives an even smoothness to my skin, which I need right now because I'm going to start my period any day and my skin is just, it's warning me that it's coming. So I'm sure a lot of you women know what I'm talking about. And I also have been using this eye cream, which I love. This is the Ole Henriksen Truth Banana Bright Eye Cream. There is so much product in this. I'll show you guys a lot of product and it's pretty affordable. So I've been using eye cream now for, I don't know, maybe a year, which is surprising. I should have been using it longer than that, but I just noticed that under my eyes have started to get dry. So this gives my eyes a lot of moisture and also just kind of brightens them up. So when I put my concealer on, it really helps my eyes stay, it sticks to my eyes and it also just keeps them nice and moisturized. It doesn't start to dry out and look flaky and stuff. So that's why I love it so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my foundation. And I have my mirror right here. I'm gonna have to be looking into it. I wish I could look into the camera and do it. I'll try my best. I just got this foundation recently. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Wear. I love this foundation. Now, I recommend if you guys are trying to get a new foundation and trying to figure out which one you wanna use to, I just do like a half a pump all over my face. I highly recommend going to like Sephora or Ulta. Actually, I don't know if Ulta does samples, but Sephora does. And usually I can find somebody that's willing to be helpful that works there and tell them exactly what my needs are. So for my skin, I have kind of like a combination oily, dry combo. And I wanted something that wasn't gonna be that dewy look like everybody loves right now. I'm sorry, but I'm just not into the dewy look. I want something to look more natural, more matte, and just kind of like look like my own skin, but better. So this one, she gave me 3 samples that she said she thought would be the best samples for me, and undertone is very important. So if you guys are trying to find something that matches, know what your undertone is. A lot of times when you're fair skinned, people think, for example me, that I'm gonna have a pink undertone, but I don't. I have a yellow undertone. So if you give me a foundation that has a pink undertone, I look like a tomato and it just does not look good. So this has a really nice undertone, and my the girl that helped me really, she knew exactly. She's like, this is the one you're gonna like, but I'll let you try 2 others. And she was right. This is the one I liked and that's the one I bought. So I highly recommend, if you guys have a Sephora, to go ahead and talk to someone and see if they'll make you a couple samples and then try them out at home and see which one you like. Because I personally like to see if my foundation looks good outside, inside, in weird lighting. Like, I wanna see it all. So having it at home to try out and test out for a couple days is always like a nice thing. I always bring my foundation down to my neck so that it matches, and I'm just gonna stipple it on here. So I'm just I've been using a brush lately. I stopped using a sponge. I think in my last video, I stopped using it too. This is a Morphe brush, by the way, and I have a bunch of Morphe brushes, and I also have brushes that I bought on Amazon, and I can link those below. I linked them last time, but those are like the brushes I use for my eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna do a little bit under my eyes and then kind of blend it out. Again, this is just to brighten it up. And as I get more wrinkles under my eyes, I'm probably gonna have to stop doing this because it kind of settles into the fine lines. Oh, by the way, I got new concealer. This is the NARS concealer. Again, the woman at Sephora that was helping me, I told her I really liked Shape Tape, but I felt like it was too thick and it was starting to like show a lot of creasing. I like the coverage of Shape Tape, but it just wasn't like looking its best. So she said NARS is like the best for having like a little bit of a more lightweight formula, but still have really good coverage. And so far I've been loving it. So yeah, I would highly recommend talking to someone because everybody's skin's different and everyone likes different things. So yeah, so now I'm just gonna kind of spot where I have dark spots or blemishes, which is like everywhere. Now that I kind of like got all the spots done, I'm gonna go ahead and just blend out my eyes one more time just so it doesn't settle in any of the fine lines, and then I'm gonna set it with my setting powder. And that is going to be my Laura Mercier setting powder. So while I'm doing my makeup, I thought it would be kind of a good time to catch you guys up on some of like life and things that are going on, which some of you guys kind of know because I sprinkle it in here and there in my videos, but I'm sure those of you that are watching this video know that we're going to Florida for a family vacation, and that's coming up pretty soon. And so we're going to Florida. So we're flying into Florida. We're staying at a hotel for 3 days. So the first day we're getting into our hotel. We're gonna hang out at the pool and have fun. And then the next day we're going to Disney World. And then the day after that we're going to Disney World once again. And then we're going from there to hop onto a Disney cruise and gonna go to the Caribbean. Yeah, the Caribbean for 3 days. So, or 3 nights, 4 days. And then from there, we're gonna stay in another hotel, 1 more night, and then flying home. So it's just like I think it's like a 7 or 8 day vacation, but obviously Benson's gonna be about 3 at that time. So it'll be really fun for him. And it's something that we've been wanting to do because we just think what better time to go to Disney World than when he's at this age that everything's so magical. So I'm really excited for the cruise though, because I've heard that the activities are so fun for kids on the ship, and then they have like a place where you can drop them off and they can go to like a kids camp or whatever, and then the parents can have some time to like do whatever they want, which is really sounds amazing. So that's our trip, and preparing for it is a long process. So right now I'm gonna just bronze my cheeks. Again, I'm not like a good contour person, but I try my best. I just kind of like define right under the cheekbone, and then I'm just going around my forehead where everybody says the sun touches their skin. I don't know, I just go with what I see and people do, especially the people that I like, how they do their makeup, I try to copy. So I always do like right under the chin just to show like a little shadow. It just makes it like more flattering, makes your jawline look a little more defined. And then of course the nose, and then you sweep up. I'm like stippling and sweeping up so that way, oh, and I always push my brush together so it thins it out. And I don't do too much, but just enough to, you know, make it look a little more natural than just foundation. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put some blush on. Oh, and this is just the Too Faced, what is this? Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil color, and I wanna get a new one. I really wanna try Fenty. That is like on my list, but I'm not trying to spend money on makeup right now because we're going on this big trip. So that's what I'm doing, is using just stuff that I've already had. And then I'm just gonna dab on a little blush on the apples of my cheeks. So I have one more thing I'm gonna do, which is highlight. And I used to not really do highlight, but it makes such a big difference when you just catch the light. It really like looks nice. So I just do a little bit right here. I'm not like a crazy highlighter. Some people really like a lot of highlight, and that's awesome. I probably would in my younger years, but now that I'm older, I don't know. I think it looks nice toned down. So that's all, just a little highlight. You guys can see that. So now that my face is done, I'm gonna go ahead and move to eyes, and also talk to you guys about what I'm doing to prepare for this vacation. So I know we're gonna be in our bathing suits a lot, and I just wanted to feel comfortable in my skin and just feel good. And so I've been just doing a lot more weightlifting workouts. So normally I work out 5 days a week, but I usually just do cardio, and I have, well, I shouldn't say that anymore. The last like 3 months I've been doing weightlifting, but it makes a huge difference. Like, I really try to avoid it because I just never have been a fan of lifting weights. But now that I'm getting stronger and now that I've gotten more comfortable with the routine and how to do it, it's gotten so much easier, and I really love it now. And I've seen so many more results lifting weights than just doing cardio, which everybody said. And I was always like, yeah, I know, but I just don't want to do it. So I'm doing it now, and let me just tell you, it makes the biggest difference. So I've basically been just following this girl actually that I watch on YouTube. She has an Instagram. Her name's Whitney Simmons. I love her, and she puts out 2 workout videos on her Instagram every week, and I'll just follow her workout videos. And she has just these amazing videos that really help keep me motivated and keep me on track with like weightlifting. So that's been great. I can't wait to see what the final look is when we're about to leave, because I've really been doing good with eating too, just eating a lot better, more clean, a lot more veggies, a lot more well, yeah, a lot more veggies, and then just trying not to snack in between because I'm a big snacker. So having done that, I've just noticed a lot more definition is showing up than it would have in the past. So even though you work out a lot, it's a lot of eating. Obviously everyone knows that eating is like a bigger part of the change in your body than just working out. So I'm looking at my eyebrows. So I just filled in my eyebrows. I should tell you guys, I'm sorry, I'm lacking here. So I've showed this in the past. It's completely worn off. I think this is the NYX, just like an eyebrow, looks like a mascara wand, but it has a little tint to it. So if you actually don't wanna like outline your eyebrows and just brush them with this, it kind of holds them in place too. That's why I love this. And then I use the NYX fill-in fluff, and the cool thing about this is it has this like little fluffy brush, and it kind of like fluffs them more so it looks fuller, and I have pretty thin eyebrows, so that helps. Okay, moving on to eyes. So I just got this new palette called Breakfast in Bed. I love this. This is like my favorite eyeshadow palette right now. It's by Beauty Bakery, and it's like an indie brand, really cool brand. And this is what it looks like. It has like a lot of purples, grays, there's like a blue in the middle, but I love this. I love it. I've been looking for a purple palette forever, because I really just love doing purple eyeshadows. I've always loved that, and this palette is it. Love it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I usually just pull the lightest color, which is Forehead Kisses, and then I just kind of like do up here on my upper brow bone. And this just helps me blend out the rest of the colors later on. Again, guys, I'm not a makeup artist, so this is just my interpretation of what I like to do for makeup. So I do that, and then I'll take, again, these are all brushes from Amazon. I will link them below if you guys are interested, but they have lasted me a long time now, and I use them every day, so I really like them. Okay, so the next color I'm gonna do is Yawning, which is this top one right here. It's kind of like a purpley gray, and this is where I'm gonna put right into the crease here. So aside from our trip, I'll give you guys a little TTC update. So for those of you guys that don't know, Tim and I have been trying to conceive baby number 2 for 2 years now, and we haven't really had any success. Actually, we haven't had any success. So we actually, a few months ago, I don't know, 3-4 months ago now, we went actually to a fertility doctor, and I had a bunch of testing done, and everything came back totally normal. So the next steps were to be put on like some type of Clomid or some kind of fertility drug to really help with the process. After Tim and I discussed it and we really thought about it, we decided we're not gonna go ahead with any fertility drugs. It's our personal decision. We didn't really want multiples, and that is a chance that could happen. And also I kind of just think if my body doesn't want to have another kid, then my body doesn't want to have another kid. That's kind of, if everything's healthy on my side, everything's healthy on Tim's side, and nothing's still happening, then it's just the way it's supposed to be. And we have come to terms with just having one child, and we're both very happy and excited for our future. Cannot wait for this vacation, and we're just kind of like living as if we're gonna have one child, and for us that's totally fine. Initially, like throughout the process of trying to conceive, it was really hard to accept, but now that we actually have talked about it and we've decided that this is something that we want, of course, if I do get pregnant, we'll be joyous. We'll be very happy and excited. But for right now, we are just living our life to the fullest. We're having so much fun. We're spoiling Benson. You know, obviously parenting him well, but it's kind of fun to just think, okay, this is our life. We can move on. Because for a while, it just felt like I had to stall and not really live life, because I was kept, well, what if this is the month? What if this is the month? And now I'm like, you know what? We have one kid. He's 2.5. He's almost like independent. you know what I mean. But all right, I'm gonna move on to the next shade. I think I'm gonna do Fresh Face, which is just kind of like a glittery shade, or shimmery, I should say, not glittery. And I'm using this flat brush for this. And then I'm just gonna place that on the eyeball part. I don't know what that's called, but right here. And this is just like a light makeup look. You can do more smoky too if you want, because there are darker colors in here. Like this is a darker color. You can do smoky with this gray color and the purple, and then this, it's kind of like a grayish blue actually. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. So the last step for me, and let's see, I use this brush, or I have been lately. This is like a really pointy brush. I just do a little like eyeliner, but it's not eyeliner. I use the darkest color that I use for my crease as my underliner. So I just kind of go under, and I don't want it perfect. It's just kind of like comes down and it matches up to the rest of my eye, and it kind of just brings the look all together. And that's it. So that is it for eyeshadow now. And now I'm gonna do some eyeliner. And right now, I've been using this eyeliner. It's just the e.l.f. pen. I love this eyeliner. It's great. It's super affordable. I think it was like $4. And it's just like this. The tip has gotten a little janky after over using it so much, but all the liquid is already in there, so you just line. And how I do this, some of you might cringe because I know this is probably not the best thing for your eyes, but this is the only way I can apply eyeliner. I've tried it a million times without doing it like this, but it never turns out. So sorry if this is gonna irk you guys, but this is how I do it. I just pull my eye slightly to the side, and then it just gives me an easier way to just do a straight line. And I'm not very good at a wing, so I'll just kind of bring it out a little bit, and it looks like that. So that's how I do it, and then I just do it to the other side. Without a doubt, I can never match it, so I just take a Q-tip, and I just kind of like fix it a little bit, and that's it. It's never perfect. I never have it even on either side, ever, so I just accept it for what it is. I tried my best. So that's it. That is my eyeliner. And it does the trick for me. I'm not one of those people that, I mean, it does irk me a little bit when it's not perfect, but at the same time, nobody ever says anything. If they notice, they don't say anything. So thanks for the people that notice but don't say a word. You're the real MVPs. So I'm also gonna just add a little bit of the same highlight I was using called Sugar. I've never heard of it, but I really like the highlight. It's really pretty. It's in color Champagne Champion. I love it. It works really well, and it just gives you like a really pretty shine. So yeah, doing the inner corner of your eyes kind of just brightens them. I have really small eyes, so anything I can do to help make them bigger, which I know black eyeliner is not it, but I like the look. The last thing for my eyes is adding this mascara. This is just a sample I got at Ulta called Monsieur Big, and I think it's Lancome. Yeah, Lancome. So I'm just gonna put some of that on really quick. So my eyes are done, and then the last thing is lips. So before I start with my lips, I just wanted to ask you guys if you would be interested in seeing a video of everything that I've gotten for vacation so far. So I got like a couple bathing suits, a couple dresses, and a bunch of shoes. I've just been trying to get some stuff to take on vacation with me, which is another really fun thing because I rarely go shopping just for myself. I'll shop for videos, like getting new shirts and stuff, so that you guys aren't seeing the same shirt every week. And that's fun, but it's for a purpose. So if you guys want to see everything that I'm purchasing for the vacation, I will definitely do a video for you guys. I'll try to link everything, but I do shop a lot at like Nordstrom Rack, at TJ Maxx, and those stores are really hard to find links to the clothes, so I can do my best if you guys want. But a bunch of the shoes I bought were on Amazon, and I got a really cute pair of shoes. I can't wait to show you guys if you want to see. And I will be doing a vlog, or maybe probably a couple of vlogs on our Disney trip. I did our Thailand trip last year. If you guys haven't seen those vlogs, ooh, such an amazing vacation, so much fun. And like the vlogs, like the footage we caught was just insane. Thailand, I don't know how we're gonna beat it. I don't, because it was like one of the best vacations of my life. So I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lips with, this is the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner, and it's in 03, which is a nude, but it's more of a pinky on my lips. So I do that. Now I'm actually gonna draw some lines with my lip liner just down. This kind of weird, but it's gonna help with coloring in the colors. So then I'm gonna go ahead and use this lip balm by Buxom, which I think is Benefit, but I can't remember. So anyways, I'm gonna be using this, and it's a Powerful Plump, and it's basically like a clear lip balm, but when it goes on your skin it turns a color, and on me it turns like a pink. It's really pretty. I love this. And it just feels like chapstick, but you guys will see what I mean. So see what I mean by the color. And then also doing those lines helps add in like color to match my lip liner, but instantly this turns pink on my lips without any lip liner or anything. And the more it stays on, the more color it turns. So you guys are probably seeing it's like now like a dark pink, which is weird because it's just clear lip gloss, and it does have a tingle to it. It's like a little bit of a plumper. Speaking of a lip plumper, I've been thinking about getting some lip filler for some time now. I've done a lot of research on it, and it seems to be for the most part safe. For the most part, I know there's always risks in doing stuff like that, especially injecting your body with things, which is so uncharacteristic of me because I'm not really someone that likes to do anything synthetic or anything like that besides like fake eyelashes, but that's not permanent. Well, lip filler isn't permanent either. It lasts like between 6 months to a year, and then it dissolves and just kind of goes away. Tim does not want me to get it. My parents don't want me to get it. Nobody wants me to get it, but my friends are all like, do it if you want. And I do want to do it. I'm just curious. Not that I have any insecurities about my lips or anything. I just want to see what it would look like being on camera all the time. It's just something that I notice a lot of YouTubers get done, and it makes a big difference on camera. Same with like getting eyelash extensions, fake hair, all that stuff. Like all of the YouTubers do it, and I shouldn't say all, a lot of them do it. And so it just makes me want to see what it would be like. So sound off below if you guys think it's a good idea, or if you think I'm just completely crazy. Anyways, this is my final look, and yes, I'm gonna be wearing my hair up at work. This is probably not the way I'm gonna be wearing it because it's just in like a ponytail right now. But I usually just put up in a bun because my job is very physical. Most of you guys know where I work. I can't say it on camera, but it's a grocery store and it's a lot of physical work, so it's easier to have your hair up than wear it down. So that's kind of my completed look. Let me know how you guys like it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!